going on, everybody? Having camera difficulties today, I guess. Keeps on falling off. We'll try this again. Alright, I'll go over a little bit about some stuff happening today. You know that loader I showed y'all in the other video that we use to load with? Well, I got to use it for the first time, so it's kind of interesting. Starting to learn how to load it from it. I ain't never run one in before, but it wasn't that bad, pretty easy. And so kind of got used to it. On Monday, yesterday was a bad day. Had daggum flat tire come back to the shop. We didn't have nothing on the rim, so I had to break down some tires, put them on the rim, put them on the truck, go back over there because I was in the shot rock. Then another tire got a nail put in it, got low. I brung it back to shop. Got the nail out, but it still wasn't leaking. So it's still holding up. I don't know why it went low. There ain't no telling. And today we're over in Excavator, Tennessee, hauling mud. And wish I had my first trip. Wish I had it on film. It looked like Fast and Furious. It was so muddy and slick over there on the first round. They're getting a dozer over there and clean the top out, so maybe it won't be that bad on this round. But I was sliding sideways down toward the pond, and then he had to push me up. And then once I got up and going, I was sliding sideways pretty much out the man's gate. It looked like Fast and the Furious drifting. But, so we're gonna go over here and see what it's gonna look like the second round. But hope everybody's having a good week so far. It is May the 24th, Wednesday, and today this should be getting done on my kitchen floor, so hopefully that's what we're waiting on anyway. But I figured I get over here, I'm gonna flip the camera straight around so that way y'all can see what kind of muddy mess. But a lot of times I wish I had my camera up and don't have it up. Y'all miss a lot. I'm gonna try to get my GoPro and everything out at the house and operate with it, so that way maybe I can keep it out. I'm gonna try to mount it on the outside of the truck if I can get it figured out. I still got to do some playing around with it. I ain't never messed with it. So if I can do that, maybe I'll be able to get y'all some cool footage of different stuff, and take y'all along for the ride from the outside. Look, I'm dumping, spreading, or getting in a mess sideways like I was this morning. That would have been really good to have for y'all to be able to watch. But we're going to ease over this way, and then I'll throw the camera up and see what kind of mess we can get into. Alrighty. Maybe y'all like that angle. Get to see a little bit. That's a bad place to park the truck right there. But we're going over this rancher's field here. You got a pond that we're filling up, putting dirt and stuff in, because we're taking it away. We need to get rid of it. So you can see water right there. It's but we done had another truck come in here a while ago and out. They didn't have no problems, so I think they done got all the soupy stuff scraped off the ground so we can ease in, get dumped out and ease out. But life of dump trucking, you never know what you're going to get into. You don't know, one day you're hauling mud, shot rock, asphalt, gravel, sand. Yeah, Monday I went to Nashville, got 2 loads of sand right here. See all that mud? It's digged up all right here. Yeah, I was in here sideways, sliding a little bit right now. But hopefully he got it off enough where the sun pops out, dries this stuff up a little bit, gives us a little road. But this right here's where I got stuck out in the first round. They had to push me up. I was sideways out the whole time. So, but the guy's got a nice field. This pine, we done, I don't know why he wanted his pine covered up, but we done dumped quite a few loads of dirt, rock out here, so we get his pine cleaned up. Gave me some moo-moos over there. I don't know if y'all, I ain't zoomed in enough, y'all to see them. But that's kind of how my day is going to go today. I'm going to haul mud and just try to not get stuck. That's interesting in dump truck, because you never know what's going to happen. You get stuck. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in that other video that I put out. And by the way, I appreciate y'all watching the videos, because I know it ain't RV transport, but nothing like that. But since I ain't in RV transport, I don't guess we'll be making a lot of videos on RV transport. Maybe talking about it here and there. If y'all got questions, you know, like I said, y'all still ask. And if I don't know the answer, I'll try to find out. And if other people call and telling me how stuff's going with different companies, you know, that might be able to help y'all out if you're still interested in trying to get an RV transport. But I get my bed down. See like right there, that'd been a good video to have on the outside, you know, getting the bed up and down, lift axle and all that good stuff. And here's Danny coming in with one of our new trucks. That's a 2023 Peterbilt. I didn't get a lot of it on camera because I'm trying to stay out of his way. Thing's spinning already. We're gonna tear this man's field up. I'm gonna go ahead and lock everything in. Just hopefully don't have no problem. Oh. Mud bogging and a dump truck. Now, it don't get much funner than that. Get the mud bog in a dump truck, that's better than having to run the interstate all the time hauling the campers. You know, get a little excitement, a little change up scenery. Plus, I'm still in Tennessee, so that's even better. But we got 3 of them new ones in, and I'm gonna try to get better. As a matter of fact, whenever I get back to the shop, if I can, if they're parked, I'll get over help. One of them I went and put chrome and everything on, and I used that. The Milwaukee ratchet, and I guess I got a little wild with it because I stripped out some of the screws on it. One piece of chrome is loose, so we're gonna have to redo that. But the third load, that last one that come in, the third load, it hauling topsoil. It went around a guy's house. See, different situations, you really don't know what you're gonna get into. The guy wanted some topsoil in from his yard. The other guy backed around, and one side of the dump truck sunk in to where it was tilting pretty good, and he couldn't dump it because it would turn the whole truck over. So had to call one of them big old huge wreckers out of Nashville come over and get it out of that man's yard so it could get dumped. But that is some of the stuff that you get into. And I was trying, y'all. I was trying my best to get over and get some video of that, because I figured that y'all be interested in seeing that. A brand new $300-something thousand truck leaned over really big and worried about if it's gonna turn over or not, then get hooked to a wrecker and get pulled out. I thought that'd make a good video. You know, as long as I wasn't in it anyway. But yeah, he wasn't letting me come in nowhere. He knew I was gonna put it on video, so he's gonna keep me away from that. He said he didn't want to be on there just in case something bad happened. That's for sure. But if anything sightings, I'm gonna grab the camera and try to get it back on here. But when I get back, show some of the trucks, the newer ones. Dump trucks have cost a lot of money nowadays, and like the style that we have, and that you've already seen in some of the videos, that this is the last year they're gonna make that style. So I guess they're going to plastic bumper ones next year, and a new kind of DEF system, exhaust system or something that they're going on it. So the first couple of years they're probably going to be junk. That's like the whenever Ram in 2000 and whenever they switched some more stuff up on 2022s, which everybody knows I had a lot of problems out of my 2022. And so anytime they take and switch something, it's always a headache for the first year or two. But let's see what else we can get into. What's going on, y'all? Alright, and so I'll show a little bit of dump trucking in this, and also I wish I could have got it on video, but I couldn't. I was kind of in a bad situation. I backed down in the pond. In front of that pond, I backed down. It was not on the sides, but on the front, and had like a drop-off, and the back tire of the dump truck fell down, and the whole front end of the dump truck fell up. Thought I was fixing to go in the pond. So I tried to dump it off a little bit. It kept raising up with me. So I had to lock everything in. I barely got to scoot forward just enough to get it dumped off. So I didn't, you know, I thought I was gonna put the dump truck in the pond. I thought it was gonna be a very bad day. But after that, I went over to Chuck's house, and he got two Harley Davidsons, and we went to a hole in the wall, Tennessee, and I went to it's a vintage motorcycle race, and I took this very little bit of clips, and I'm gonna play them right after this. This will show you that there was like some dirt bikes racing, flying around, and you can see some, but it was some old motorcycles, talking about like 1930s and 1956, and you know, just different ones. And there was one guy on there who won 11, which every time he raced, he won. He had an American flag helmet on, and they called him eBay. His name was eBay, and man, he was a nut. Whenever he come by us sliding, you could hear the gravel. They had cleats on their shoes, boots, and you could hear them just kicking up the rocks off their cleats when they were sliding. You'll see how crazy it is. I wish I could have got some better video of it, but I
whole lot with me. It was hot that day and all that good stuff. But hope y'all enjoyed it, and y'all be careful. Y'all be safe out there. See y'all in the next one.